God is about to do a new thing. This day, this moment in your life, God is doing a new thing. It's a way in the wilderness. Rivers of life in the desert. Whatever your wilderness is, whatever your desert is, God is doing a new thing in your life. But if you're constantly looking and yearning for what was in the past, if you're constantly looking backward, you're not going to see what God is doing for you today. 50 years ago, God did a new thing in MCC. God called forth a Pentecostal preacher and said, "You need to go gather my lost children together and preach a message of God's love to all people, especially to TLGP." Well, at that point, it was just gay folks. Okay? And then we got the laundry list of letters later. Gays and lesbians. God called out Troy Perry and said, "Start a church." And Troy said, "Yeah? What? Huh? And Troy did. And a new thing started 50 years ago. And it has done some incredible things in the last 50 years. 39 years ago, Larry Getman and Jack Frisch and some of the other folks from this community here listened to God doing a new thing in their midst and started River of Life MCC. And River of Life sprang forth and became a place for folks to find out that God loved them. And River of Life came forth. 19 years ago, if you can believe it, River of Life saw a new thing and called me here as pastor. Called me to be the pastor of River of Life MCC 19 years ago. And some wonderful things have happened since. And we raised a bunch of money, we bought this building, we fixed this building, it's broken again, and we fixed it again, and we broke it again, and to fix it again. And we've done a youth group and an HIV/AIDS organization, sport group, and and a homeless center, and all sorts of things have happened because we bought this building and we saw the new thing that God was doing in our midst. God is still doing a new thing. If we just look back and we say, MCC did that wonderful thing 50 years ago, but we've outgrown it. Other churches let gay people in now. They don't need an MCC, okay? If you just look back 39 years ago and say, River of Life used to be the only organization. There wasn't a bar, there wasn't anything, this, that, and the other, and it served its purpose and it's not any use for it anymore. If you just look back 19 years ago and say, Janet at that point, Jim now, did a fine thing. But we kind of dwindled down, and there's just not an interest and a need for sitting in church on Sunday. We're not. If you keep looking back to the past and what things happened in the past, you're not going to see the new thing that God's doing right now. And the new thing that God is doing right now in our midst, one of the new things, is calling us to call forth a new pastor with new energy and new ideas. Okay? The board of directors is meeting this afternoon to interview somebody who's interested in coming here. Somebody who's from the Northwest, who knows the Northwest. Oh, hallelujah. Okay, maybe this is the pastor that they're going to recommend. We don't know. We'll find out later about that. God is doing a new thing in River of Life MCC. God is doing a new thing in your life. But if you concentrate only on the past, on what you've had before and what you liked before and what has gone in the past, you might miss it. So pay attention, because a new thing is coming and God is bringing you life in the desert. Amen.